Zimbabwe's currency fix is failing. It has too few dollars. The Southern African nation effectively devalued its currency, known as RTGS dollars, in February when it ended the peg to the US dollar and allowed it to trade on an interbank market. That was to try to end dire shortages of fuel, medicine, and other imported goods. It hasn't worked out as planned. The black market rate remains much weaker than the official one amid a lack of dollar supplies from the central bank and foreign investors. The central bank carried out a second big devaluation on Wednesday of almost 25%, which has taken the official price of the RTGS to around 4.76 against the greenback. The parallel rate is 33% weaker at 7.1. This is not a good sign, especially if they've pumped in close to the amount that they're talking about. Currency puzzles. Zimbabwe finally overhauled its dysfunctional whack and even voodoo FX regime. I wrote that on the 25th of February. Tendai Biti was predicting a 6 to 8 range, whilst the government was looking for it to appreciate to 2.5, which is best characterized as Hail Mary economics. I said on the 21st of January, what is clear to me is that Zimbabwe is at a tipping point moment. I think that moment is closer. I said then the mind game that ZANU-PF played on its citizens has evaporated in a puff of smoke. And I said also, the point I was seeking to make is that there is a correlation between high inflation and revolutionary conditions. Zimbabwe is a classic example. 8th of October last year, where the problem really started, the government's voodoo economics, where it spent $1.3 billion priming the economy ahead of the election. Money it did not have was the straw that broke the camel's back. I was also quoting Kapuscinski when I said the choice of that moment is the greatest riddle of history. Zim state propaganda is in overdrive mode as it tries to lay the ground for inevitable protests against what many see as ruinous governance, theft, and endemic corruption. Piers Pigou.